Welcome back to RuneScape Dragonwilds. We're on the lookout for new things for these new recipes that we got. Specifically, shrapnel to make weapon barbs. Although, how much we really want to make these is a question. Causes bleed buildup on arrows and melee weapons. Might want to enchant them with other things, but it's something we need to get. And these are found in specific locations. Also, need new stuff for the brewing cauldron here. A quarm. Also from a specific location. And there's also another different crossbow that we don't have yet. We don't know of the items. It doesn't even show the recipes, so there's some new stuff. Our current crossbow here is already the same, but it's like a cosmetic variant, which is an option. Let's make some more crossbow bolts too, shall we? Motion bench, iron bolts. Let's make a whole bunch of them. And as many of these as we can get. Is using up a bunch of feathers? Yes. Okay. Should have a whole pile of feathers in here still. Yeah, good amount. Now we have 409 bolts. That'll work for at least a little bit here, is the idea. Grab a little more food. So we can make a few more of the armor pieces. Would be good to have. Essence. And need sandstone. We could go about making the larger ones. That needs the wild animal, that's extra steps. Granite. Let's make a few more of these. And put the rest of the heavy pieces of stuff away. This is mostly the stone. Still weighing down a little bit here from all the ward stones. Especially in combat, we kind of get through them though, so it's probably worth it. We'll rest up for our adventures today. A new day beckons. There we go. Okay. First location to go to is going to be this vault in the Fractured Plains. Tin, copper, less excited about. There's new stuff in here for us to find. Also, if we can grab some other stuff too, that'd be great. We hit the one in the back that finishes them off. Range level. Dodged, or blocked specifically. Crossbow. Crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt. And blocked. And crossbow bolt. It's pretty effective. Those are the boss guys. Here in the boss room. We can always store the vault cores in our personal storage. That'll work. We can also look around for more stuff in here. And consume. Sandstone. Keep grabbing more dwellberries for the cooking experience and all that. Also something. I also mind this essence, since it's here. It's so easy to do so. Really don't need the bronze currently though. I'm mostly using the iron for any of our actual activities. Hey. It almost looked like it was gonna miss, but it didn't. So I'll take it. A lot of the times the dwellberries are better treasure than anything else in here. Already have that. Plan, potted redberry bush. That might be new. That was not on my list of things I needed, I don't think. New potted redberry bush available. Fun. Let's see, that's in the plants section. There might be a whole new plants section of things we need to get recipes for. So that's a concern. Are we trying to get all the recipes? Not really. There's a bit too many. And they're all a bit too rare. From very specific chests, and it's a whole thing. We'll mark down the possibility, though, here. There's all these new plants, pots, recipes. That's going to be even more options of things that could be in the boxes that we don't need. Or it could be more options in the boxes for new things that we can get. Higher chance in total of actually having something. That's a thought. Both have some good range to them. Look at them. Good shot. Gotcha. Get the armor back up here. Go. Okay. Another guy there. And I don't know if we'll be able to actually hit over that rock there. This is a 3-hit there. Not too shabby. Also getting more range experience in our adventures here. It's also pretty good. We better be. We're using up all the stuff here. Plan for a potted onion. Take that. New structure. You want to call it that, I guess. Sandstone. Still have some of that. Okay. And it could just be specific locations have the plant recipes. It's also possible. This is a safe place to be. Okay. Tin ores. Looking for a new ore in here, specifically. Ow. Stone? Nope. Enemies in there. Maybe we can just kind of stand on here, that'd be great. Doesn't do quite as much damage as my health for. That's okay. Shielded that. Just a little bit late. Where'd that attack come from? Too much regular stone here. Any of these stuff we're looking for? Treasure. Can I consume potted onion? I consume this, drink gargoyle. Get a little bit more over encumbered here before we grab it. Ah, we can't. I would still very much like to. Alright. We'll just call up the chest, I guess. Alright. Okay. Especially the vault core weighs a lot. That's not helping. Okay. Back to a reasonable amount of stuff. up some rocks and stuff. Okay. Keep coming through here. Cannot consume, cannot consume. I don't know if we really need more vault cores at the current stage here. Tin ore. For running out of stamina, that's a dangerous thing to do. Consume red berries. How'd that miss? Range level. Good hit there. Yeah. Couple more guys around here. So take care of the rats. So potentially in the way here. Hello. Let's fall down. Near this rat here. It's alright. Some rat loot or something. Boomers. Okay. Get some cooking speed from all this. It's also something. Rat. Crossbow. Oh. This is copper and copper. It's still not what we're looking for here. On the plus side, loot and range experience and all that. It's at least something-ish, which is something. Unfortunately, we need to go this way again. Oh boy. And we did it. You missed too. Amusing. Goodbye. It's just another copper. Drinken's effigies, we already took their cool stuff from them. Looking for something specific. Over in a deeper part? Secret compartment? Something? Anything? Could be. Exit from the main part of the dungeon. When you get to the boss, activate that. Look at the vault here on the map. This is here. Bullerite ore node. The Takla Kara vault. This is a vault. Had the paladin armor set. Long scout short bow. Bullerite ore nodes. Supposed to exist. Keep looking around. Did we not go one of the directions yet? We went down this way. Could be more secret spots is where we need to look. Some onions here right next to this trap. Well, I'll take them, I guess. This is the boss room. Not really any secret compartments in here. We got all these times where there's like light coming through, but there's nothing actually there. It's not actually outside. Okay. We have another vault core up here, I guess. That's at least something. What's back there? There it is. There's the thing we're looking for. I seem to get there. Got it. Jump here. Jump here. And blue right nose. Cool. Rock explosion. Let's jump here. Let's go grab all of it. New ore. Blue right. Make some blue right bars. Totally go do that. So it might be like all of the blue right that's in here. So we'll take what we can get. Depleted, depleted, depleted. We end up with 23 blue right. I say that's probably all. So if we get out here. It really would be safer to just float down. Because that's just going to happen. Yeah. What level of range have we gotten up to here? 29. Pretty cool. Spectral arrows we already had. Level 30, we get the crossbow trick shot. So that'll be good. I don't think there's anything left in here to fight for that. So. Let's go outside. To other places. We're gonna need to get other things. But first, let's drop off some stuff. We got all this weight of stuff, and then the weight of the thing in the storage box. And we can do some blue right stuff. That'll be fun. Okay. Store some things here. Get some more fangs. Shards, cores. Stone. This way we're a little bit full of stone. Could always make it a separate stone box. It's not really a problem. Some furs, some hide scraps, and some animal hide specifically. Scraps and food bits. Just finding plenty of dwellberries around. That's worth something. Personal chest. Open it up. Take everything. Also store that away. Some essence. Some stone. Some very heavy stone. Yeah, this is getting quite full. Hides. And hides. Pieces of hide. We could use some of these for making like leathers and stuff, but we don't really need to. We're just going to not. Some logs, big old log box, my goodness. Clay over here at the spinning pottery wheel. Let's get this going here. 23 blue right. Enough for 7 bars. Oh boy. 1 iron ore here. I've definitely gone through a couple of the bowls though, so it's also a thing. Blue right bar, new material. Cool. Is the blue right stuff yet? Not yet. You just need to be holding more blue right bars. It's definitely something here. Another one. Blue right bar. Blue right ore. These for making blue right limbs. For blue right crossbow. Okay. fletching stuff. Nope. Sleeping anvil. Nope. Okay. Well, that's all 7 of them. There's some extra ore in here. Yep. Then here. Rare bar. Refined bluerite. Thought to be a myth. Neat. And we can make this do things by... What? We got the bar. This hospital limbs for blurred crossbow. You can craft with the fletching bench. Blurred limbs. Craft with the fletching bench. The fletching bench? Smithing bench? This is the fletching bench. Yeah, made for use. It's for making the better crossbow. Nope. Blue right? Anything? Uh-huh. Blue right limbs. You would think it would be made from the bars. That makes sense. The bars are the simple part. That just uses... These bars are the simple part. Becomes the crossbow limbs. Oh, hopefully I missed an item. Mystery blue-rat limbs recipe. Well, it could be somewhere. Doesn't really say. Oh, we got some blue-rat for if we can get that. Look, it's not quite as completely informative. But if we get that, I want to do some more stuff. We're going to want to go and get some other options here. Let us venture forth, looking for shrapnel and quarms. Some interesting stuff. Goblin and Garo packs. Garo hunters and terror birds in the fractured plains. Hunting, we will go for Garus, specifically the hunters and terror birds and food bits we can pick up. And then just picking up a bunch of stuff counts as cooking. I'll take it, honestly. Recharge the shield here too. That'd be good. Okay. Terror birds and guys. Hey, terror bird. There's a wolf though. The terror bird is coming to the defense of his wolf friend, I guess. It dropped an iron bolt and shrapnel. Okay. Might have just been an iron bolt that we fired into it. So here we got our first piece of shrapnel. There's some very sharp objects. That's used for a new recipe. There's a blue-rat ore. Here's the shrapnel. Does bleed stuff. Blue bar, yep. Crafted out of furnace, Find the there's the crossbow limbs. This doesn't have the option there. And the barbs were already for a different barb in here. So ground coil, hardly there. Weapon barbs. Shrapnel, bronze, and adhesive. You can make your stuff bleed a little bit. Which is something, I guess. So now we just need to find some various packs. And see if we can get the quant. Additional things put into the packs is pretty nice. Vestige, a string of sinew. Okay. What are we thinking there? Resource, sinew bound tightly enough to be dangerous. Smell, perhaps you could learn something from it. A new vestige. Study. Study it. Opening worked. And there is the quorum. Used for making potions. Study the vestige. Drop the vestige. Pick it back up. We already have vestige, a string of sinew. Okay. Must be for one of their bows or something. I'm just gonna stay there. Drop in this fire. Oh well. Well, we got one quorum there. That's actually used for any potions. We don't really use too many potions, so even if it is, it's not a huge deal. Wolf. Okay, here. That wolf just completely exploded. Trick shot now applies to crossbow weapons. Fire at the right time to instantly finish reloading and ready your next shot. Okay. Let's see that. Let's see, fire. Got some stuff to fire at. Timing is key. Shoot. You can see the bit on the screen there. Trick shot. Missed it. Missed it again. If we miss the trick shot, it makes it slower. Which is a bit of a negative. These wolves are really exploding here. It's a problem. Again. Just have to click twice to automatically reload and then go again. It's a little bit awkward. If we miss it at all, it just doesn't work. Okay. I would think that clicking once when it's in the trick shot spot would actually fire it, but apparently not. Interesting. If we actually get it in there, it's faster. If we don't, it's slower. So that's an interesting mechanic. Could be a little bit of a lot to pay attention to at the same time. There's a book or something. Read lore. Cover writings. I do not understand this concept of hate. The god of the greenskins feels it towards us with such ferocity. You would think he was preparing for the hunt. I could respect that, but it isn't his way. Instead of chasing us down or challenging our strongest, he sits in fortified battlements and sends us an unending river of green-skinned warriors who smash against our defenses. Even the smallest pup has slain a dozen of the vermin, yet their numbers seem almost endless. There are always more to kill. The relentless assault continues through the day and night. As we rest, their sacrifices continue. As we tire, they gain ground. When we sleep, they push forward. We are losing this war, and it is not because of strength. I asked the goddess why they do this. What honor is there in such a shameful display? She says it's because he is jealous of us, enraged by some slight we inflicted some eons ago, on a world far from here. He hates with such fury, they would see his own people slaughtered just to wound us. A single drop of our blood for oceans of theirs. Goblins. Bandos. Be like that sometimes. Oh. It's definitely not a very large window for the trick shots here either. That's That's also something to be concerned with. Too late. Buried. 31 range. These guys had a treasure chest. So we get anything cool from that. A lot of stuff. Cannot consume. Plan. No hanging ornament. 1. Alright. Hanging ornament 1. There you go. And this one is a bowl of onions. Well, that's one more thing on the list, I guess. It's something. Oh. Let's open up some more packs we got here. A couple runes. So getting these only from packs is definitely going to be also a slow process. Getting the shrapnel from just specific guys too. I've only got 1 so far. It's like a 1 in 4 drop or something, so I don't think it'd be that rare. In total, though, that is a little bit more stuff. Look at the range level ups here. We're at 31. This is at 35. We get enchanted crossbow bolts. And 40 for the venomous trapper. Then fire arrows. Specifically only fire arrows. Get some fire bolts. Enchanted crossbow. Trick shots, yep. Spectral arrows for magical. Bleed stuff. I think it's only enchanted bolts. There's like other things you can put on the arrows, but the enchantments are bolt specific. So getting to 35 wouldn't be a bad plan here. Another crossbow. There you go. Still a bit more XP to get that level though. Something to consider. Okay. Where is a teleport here? If we time the skill shots, it's decent. Nothing crazy though. Okay. Grab a couple more onions. And get back to base. We can store our singular quarm and our singular shrapnel. Here's the poison ichor. That's already a thing. Yeah, one piece of these is not a lot. Also, if we want to keep getting more range XP here, looks like we are going to need significantly more bolts or arrows or what have we. So that's gonna mean more mining. Well, that's alright. Hide. I'm here. What's this? Some essence. And a log. Okay. Just kind of need a little bit more food and water. That'll be fine. We got some more in here. Grab a little bit of that. And these ones specifically are not super filling by any means. We got 6 of them though. Or a couple things. Okay. Well, I think with that, we're probably not going to make much use of the quarm and shrapnel, especially since they're difficult to get more of. We also refuse to look forward still. Anyways, blue-right limbs. See if we can figure that out. If it needs a special recipe from somewhere, we'll figure it out. In total, we just need to keep working on range. in specific locations to try to get other things. Go get some more chests and stuff. Specific dungeons also. I don't know if for the blue rat would count as a special weapon or anything. But we'll see. Next time. Goodbye.